Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, I have chucked the two camera thing. I'll tell you what the problem is, okay? So I'm recording on one phone for the face-to-face, and then I'm using another phone to record of the table, so that you'd think it can get in on the space that I have. Anyway, I can't do both, okay? It's going to be one or the other, so we'll do a mixture of face and a mixture of their table, okay, for those that like to see the cards. It's getting it transferred off one phone to another. You think it'd just be simple and you click on share and it would go, but it doesn't. And then you have to faff around. I've tried the OneDrive, the My Files, the what is it, iCloud, okay? So everything's getting uploaded to iCloud, but it's impossible for me to download it onto mine, because it'll only do it in short, like 20 minutes or 23 minutes. So it's a lot of messing about for little reward. And all it does, I've done it this morning as well, every bloody day, Monday, Tuesday, and today, up at up early, start work at 8 o'clock, and now it's like 11:30. I've got nowhere and I'm at my table. So there you go. I've spat my dummy out, which if it's going to cause me that much stress, it takes away from the reading. So yeah, that's it. It's gone. I'm not bothering. I have tried everything. I've looked at instructions. I've read how to do this and that, and I managed to get one. But I did say on that one, it cut out at 45 minutes. It didn't cut out. It just it was a snippet thing. So yeah, it's too much hard work, and especially in the sun as well. Can't think of anything more irritating when you're under pressure to get your videos out and you've got a lot of things to do. And I've wasted another 3.5 hours. So I love you guys, but we're not having it. Anyway, just a tip for the sun, okay, while it's heat. I've had this for about 8 years. No, I haven't, I tell a lie. 2019, okay, just before COVID. So you get them on, you can get them on Amazon. They're very cheap. They're only about £6, I think, or there was then. You get lights on them, obviously, as well, but we don't need the lights. And you get 3 fans. So you can put it round your neck like I was doing when I was working, or you can bend them so that they can sit for you. They've got all sorts of shapes, so they'll keep you cool around your face, which I find is quite reassuring and soothing and calming, because I'm not really bothered about my legs being hot as well. It's got 3 fans. No, I'm not selling it. I'm just, letting you know. And another tip for, staying nice and cool with drinks is get an old, bottle of whatever you've had. In my case, it was lemon tea. Fill it up part way, put it in the freezer, and then just put some water in on the top when you're ready, with a dash of cordial juice as well. And it keeps it cool and lasts for ages. Especially in this heat. So I always put a few bottles of water in the freezer if you can find the space, or do it with little ones as well. It's better than buying ice cubes, that's for sure. Okay, tips over. So we're going to look at now what we're going to look at. Oh yeah, we're going to look at several countries at a time. A lot of you are worried as well, and you're saying, look, what do we need to know about America? What do we need to know about Canada, Australia, EU, and the UK? So we're going to do it one at a time, okay, but for all countries. So I think the most important one for you is illegals, okay? We're all suffering, we've all got it. So we'll do a country for each. So where shall we start? We're going to go for Australia, okay? So how is the illegal situation for the next 12 months? What are the challenges? Australia faces. So it's saying, you know, you might have to wait a bit longer. Have patience, okay? Have patience. So don't give up thinking this is it, because this is not it. We're all set to improve in one way or another. And this could be with, you know, new governments coming in, which we all want rid of the current governments, don't we? And I did say before, they'll all get replaced. And why? Probably for a new one world order, you know, okay? We'll certainly appreciate the next governments that come in, believe it or not. So, you know, there's no rush at the moment to do with things. But, you know, it says, have patience, let things take their natural course. Now, we know in America it took, what, 4 or 5 years of going through it as well, you know, going through it. And they're seemingly getting on the right track. So I think the challenge is about waiting it out. What good things are coming regarding, you know, illegals for Australia? I think over the next 2 months, you know, they'll realise, you know, more and more attacks, more and more, you know, girders that begin with M. Yeah, you know, they've done this without actually planning for the outcome neither. So I kind of feel like everything will break down, you know, healthcare. So it's a case of you have to wait for it to spread, the effects to government, you know, putting pressure on them, but coming not from us, but from the police, from the hospital services, from the fires brigade, from the unions, you know, from your benefits as well, you know, all those state-owned departments. Well, they can't cope, you know, they're not going to be able to cope. So when that starts breaking down, so does the government as well. Will there be a change in Australia's government for the better? Well, let's face it, you can't get much worse. I see a man here being toppled, being vulnerable. Somebody's got something on him as well. So he's kind of looking like he can't cope. I don't know what's going on with these. I don't know if it's pharmacy and farmers as well. Oh my God, and farmers. Is that suicide? No. Okay, so I see a male who is increasingly vulnerable and will be toppled as well. Or he is the key to a government being toppled. At this moment in time, universe, what is the best that Australians can hope for? We've got, you know, going out there, protesting. We've got celebration as well. We've got parties. So, you know, I think once this government or whoever it is that is your problem, there'll be a party. There'll be a massive celebration coming as well. So your cup is full. Yeah, you'll celebrate something. So that's the best you can hope for, is a celebration of the downfall of somebody who quite clearly let them all in, is getting the blame for it, and it's taken absolutely ages, you know, and we're talking years, absolutely ages. But what, like I've said in the previous video that's gone up with my face, basically It was COVID first, and then it was the illegals, okay, and the M words as well. So you've switched from COVID to now this. Now COVID was what, 2019, 2020? So, but all of a sudden in the last 2 years, you know, there's been this push for illegals. Isn't it odd? Okay, so every country after COVID has an illegal problem. Was it by design? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You cause this, you cause this, you cause this. Actual loss as well. So all these countries was doing the bidding of probably one person, and I think that person will be revealed. One person, one party. Has this all happened because, you know, they want a one world government? Absolutely, absolutely. So, oh, look at that, making your life so despicable and, you know, scary. And this is for all countries as well. Oh, yes. But I'll tell you now, the truth will come out, and I don't think this is going to happen at all. But should I ask? Will they succeed in a one world government, or will the truth come out and set us free? I'm getting the truth. I'm getting the truth, okay? We're getting attention here as well. Mass attention. So, but all the press, all the, you know, government officials all over the world, you know, in all the countries I've mentioned, plus EU as well, all this is coming out. So it's not going to be successful whatsoever. Where there is evil, there is light, okay? And we're getting the light shone on. It's just that, you know, it'll be like a 5-6 year period where shocking things have happened, okay? Because of a very few small people. Okay, so that's Australia. Let's have a look at Canada. You know, what's going on with the illegals? What's, you know, what challenges do Canada face? No one's listening, no one's supporting you. You know, people won't take risks as well. There are plenty in the background, but, you know, well, let's face it, you know, they face death threats, they face actual death as well. It's very, very dangerous, and especially where Canada is as well. I don't know, you know, I feel like the presence of evil is more in Canada than it is in Australia. You know, what's the best that Canadians can look forward to regarding the illegal situation? Yeah, you've got quite a way. I'm getting 3 years for you guys, okay? Maybe that's like a new election or something. I'm getting delays as well, and lack of celebration, whereas Australia seem to, will get what they want. But it's delays, guys, you know, Canadians. It's delays, it's delays. That's all it is. It's not saying it's not going to happen. It's just delays. And there's a different way around this for your government, okay? It works differently, whereas this one will get exposed and gets toppled. This one seems to have a lot of support around them. Well, what do we need to know about... oh, I think you're going it far west, Australia. And that's why it happens quickly. What are the challenges that Canadians face right now in Canada? being with your family, you know, gatherings, going out, and also the farmers as well. I'm getting loads of crops here, loads of crops as well. Happiness. Sometimes, oh, and I'm getting heat as well, though. I'm getting heat here. Now that's your challenge. Heat, food, feeling safe, so going out, farmers, farmlands, and taxes, loads of taxes as well on property. Oil and gas. I think your challenge is staying positive and optimistic. So there's something good coming for Canadians. A woman who destroys herself. A spiteful woman that's outed. Now, I don't think she's from your country, you know. I think she's elsewhere. So, a relationship. For some reason, I think this woman thinks she's very attractive as well. I'm getting that. Something good. So, a woman gets outed and she's the key to something. She's the key to something. So we all know about these plans, okay, that came while there was being cooked up in COVID. Was these plans in Canada being cooked up whilst COVID was going on and distracting us? Oh yeah, oh yeah. 3 years before, 3 years before. Still trying to find their way. Trying to make it work. Did Canada import illegals? Because there was told so. Well, everything's a good idea, isn't it, when you're in the WEF or wherever you are and at your round table and talking about it. You know, how stupid are people and governments that they don't see the bloody outcome of what's going to go on. They're being real unrealistic as well. So I think Canada, they've had, I'm getting 2 changes here, so this will be in the past. And I just feel like they wanted to hitch on a bandwagon. Did they want to hitch on a bandwagon? Yes or no? What's on the card? Yes. And funding, of course, as well. Well, all it's done is drain out their budgets. So Australia will, I kind of see, take their lead. So how will Canada, what changes will Canada make when other countries like Australia improve? They'll end up trying, you know, defending their own countries as well. You know, by this time they're stressed out, all the services, all the departments. Again, you know, it's not going to be me and you, common folk, that change things. No, it's their own government departments that are falling apart. And when they fall apart, they threaten the government that's in place as well. So I do feel like they'll be under pressure to defend their own people and countries as well. I see mountains there as well. So they're covered in snow. So look out for that. They're covered in snow. I don't know if that's a time period as such. There'll be riots. protests. Now notice I'm talking about illegals, not the M word, okay, because that will be another video. We're just trying to get through, and I'm trying to cater for all countries at the moment. But it's interesting that how Australia will have a knock-on effect on Canada as well. No, I'm sure I've, you know, missed people out. Look, with America, you're already getting on top of illegals. I'm quite happy about that, so I'm not going to focus on America today, because you have led the way. Okay, let's go for the EU then, you know. And EU is a lot of countries. It's Italy, Germany, Norway, Sweden, Belgium, Spain. Oh, Spain used to be a lovely country. France. Yeah, we know France. Oh my God. Let's just do them in general, because they're all under the same umbrella of control. So, you know, what are the challenges the countries in EU face regarding illegals? So, okay, so they've been, you know, letting people in and giving them status, okay, so we're seeing about the past moving into the future. So things that have been going on and decided in the past now are going to come up. I also feel Europe's part in decimating, you know, Europe is going to come up as well. So, you know, will we find again that the truth comes out about this illegal business there to destroy? Absolutely, you know, so I get freedom here, I get freedom, and I get freedom of the press to report things as well. I also get, you know, something coming out. How do EU countries feel about what they've done, letting all these illegals in? They've lost control, okay, they've lost control. Look, this is like so the plan was, okay, make us as miserable as possible, give us the illegals, and then, you know, toss out our own governments, and then collapse society, and then make us, you know, go for this one world government utopia business. Well, it's backfired, because as you can see, all these countries wasn't sure what was, you know, which way it was going to go. Well, I think because they couldn't make a decision and back out and say, no, we're not having this. And you have got corrupt politicians that are already in place, and that have been left as well. So on one hand, they thought they was going to get away with it, and they hadn't. No one's thought it through to, you know, how violent it is, and about these governments with their own departments, not people, citizens, but with their own departments, you know, turning on them and wanting to oust them out. It's like being at a meeting, right, and somebody uses a buzzword, okay? So let's say, I don't know, harms. So Harry went to a meeting, heard a word called harms, and brought it back, and, you know, reiterated it around the world. And now everybody's saying harms instead of harmful, okay? And it's like that. They get that buzzword at a bloody meeting, and, you know, for their own ego as well. And what's in it for them, come away and spread the word. So all of a sudden people are singing from the same song sheet, because they're hearing the same thing. Yeah, look, they're too frightened now. Oh, yeah, they're too frightened. I tell you what's happened in EU. You've got that many illegal M's, okay? There could be a war. They're frightened. They are frightened because there are more of them than we have been told. In every country, it has been underestimated. When you have the UAE, warning you that this is going to turn very ugly. That's what they're frightened of, that they'll rise up. That's why the army over the last 4 years has been dwindled down, so we can't defend ourselves, we can't defend our country. Oh, go on then. Well, there will be a collaboration, okay? There will be a collaboration here. But they need money for defence. Do they need money for defence? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Right, bear with me. I'm thirsty. I need a drink. Huh, I cut myself off there. I'll have to remember that. Okay, don't worry, at the end of the reading, we're going to look at camps and getting rid, methods used, But yeah, so I am getting the Three of Pentacles, so that is like the army as well, and spending more on defence as well. Look, there's loads of volunteers, okay? Will the army do it? I don't know. We'll ask later. Will the governments with the highest amount of illegals and M's be forced out of power for Europe? Well, I think so, because they're deceiving themselves, It says false sense of security. Security in their own countries, false figures as well. They're denying an underlying truth. So, how bad things are. And again, I feel it's more about numbers here, they've been very creative with the numbers, the benefit system, the, hospitals, the police, the army. They really, over the last 7 years, I would say for EU, screwed themselves. What's the best at the moment? Well, no, what's the best that, EU citizens can hope for? There's that woman again. She's the EU woman, okay. Is that von der Leyen? Yes. Get rid of her, get somebody else in, So maybe, we're eyeing up a new candidate as well. She is an instigator. I do blame her for a lot of things as well. Her own party hate her. So the best you can hope for is when she goes, and she will be going. When will von der Leyen be gone? She's going to have to step down, okay? She already knows it as well. She's not going to get the votes that she wants, so maybe there's a voting thing coming up as well. And she just doesn't. Also, as well, I think this woman just loses control of all the countries, because they'll just turn around and do it without her. Will these countries, EU countries, turn on von der Leyen? Absolutely, okay? They're going to turn their backs. They're not going to do what she says, okay? She'll be crushed as well. I get crushed. I don't mean literally, but as a candidate, yeah, position. People will just ignore her and do what they want. EU country is going to turn around and ignore her and the rules and just go for it themselves. Oh, look, she gets exposed for all the fraud and the backhanders as well, you know. I mean, she's not just one person, although she's an instigator, okay, and she's very much responsible. But yeah, she's going to be exposed as well. Told that she's got it wrong, that she's in the wrong. You know, you've got all these countries. Not every country, every bloody government can have a bad person in them, you know, who is sly and deceitful. What actions will EU countries, governments, what will they do? What will they start doing now? Will they take action against the illegals and M's? I'll do the M's in a different reading. Yeah, look at that. You know, they want somebody else in as well. They're going to be the boss of their own countries and make their own rules. They're going to have to bring in the armies. Because, as you can see, they're all scared. They're all scared of the uprising of the illegals. Okay, so let's go on to bloody UK then. What challenges do the... that's alright, I'll do it. I'm thinking of the table here. Okay, what challenges do the UK people have at the moment regarding illegals? Well, they're currently waiting for either a new Prime Minister or government. So I'm getting, you know, things being creative here as well. Sharing, you know, they're looking at other countries, look, to see how they're dealing with it as well. We've also got boats in the water. Look like they're going to war for myself. So I think they'll start off with, you know, trying to stop them any more coming in. What are the challenges? The timing, you know, how long it takes, because people aren't happy and there's unhappiness all around. We've got the wrong sort of attention, and how we look to other countries as well is absolutely weak. I do see a man in the way. And Fat Lammy is useless. Why am I thinking of Fat Lammy? Yeah, because he's in government and there's going to be loads of disputes as well. We've got no proper leadership at the moment. What's the best the UK can hope for regarding these illegals? Wow. Absolutely wow. I feel like people are coming out of nowhere to sort of like kind of help. And look at that, the flag. We've got their flag. Oh my God, St. George's flag as well. So it's like, you know, we're going to keep on going. But we also believe in that the right thing will be done. And I kind of feel like that, you know, somebody's going to help us get on the right track again. You know, we'll be happy with judgments that are coming, but it'll be actions, not words. Do you know what? I also feel I feel like that face kind of looks like Tommy Robinson, so I think Tommy Robinson will have an impact. Do you know what? I just see the UK being very forgiving if, you know, these new people that come in are going to do the job properly and get rid. Then you know, you might forgive other things like food prices and electric and gas and oil. That can be something that we know later. Tell me more about the judgment, please, universe. Believe in yourself. You know, we're going to believe in somebody as well. So that's interesting, because in a video that I've put up earlier, we do have, you know, some good changes coming in for the UK with a new Prime Minister. Not sure which party, but anyway, you know, so I do see that believe in yourself, and things will get better. What are the challenges regarding illegals in the UK? What are the challenges? So the challenges are getting attention, paying attention. If a Prime Minister, a new Prime Minister wants to succeed, they really are going to, you know, get cooperation from other countries as well, and be seen to be doing the right thing and getting praise without causing an uprising. The challenges are about who you support, or how the illegals are supported as well. I don't know, I kind of feel like that's a good thing, you know, more and more attention and scrutiny. I don't know, you know, I think that's to do with wanting to join the EU. Is that wanting to go back to the EU? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, trying to convince us. Well, that's not von der Leyen at all. She's the Queen of Wands. I've had her loads of times in readings. Dark Lady, Dark Lady. Oh, I don't know. Why am I stuck? Okay, what's going on there with her? What is she? I think it's a war against the EU. Filtered. Okay, so there's two people, really. Is it the Italian woman? PM? No. Is it Ursula? No. Is it Mahmoud? Well, she'll get caught out. You know, there's all this red tape. All this red tape. It's to do with the illegals. It's to do with foreign policy. That's what I'm getting. Is it foreign policy? No. Is the Queen of Pentacles a good Good lady. Is she on the UK side? Look at that, Queen of Pentacles reversed. I think she's unfit for the job. Is that Yvette Cooper? Oh, it's processing. It's processing. Is it processing asylum claims? Revenge. I don't know. Is the Queen of Pentacles somebody high up in the EU? Yeah, it is. So shall we, will we be leaving the EU and abandoning their rules? Illness, dark mind. Well, this must be, you know, somebody who's seriously warped as well. And I'm getting dark mind here, so I think the trophy's going to come out, you know. Is the trophy in the UK about the illegals also going to come out? Absolutely. Help is on the way. Okay, so yeah, we're liking that. We're liking that. Right, so what we're going to do now is just look at, you know, if they're going to be starved to death, are they going to, you know, be sent to camps and stuff like that, okay? Will Australians, will the Australian government send illegals to detention camps? Look at that, they'll prosecute them. They'll turn them down, send them back. So they're sending them back. Sending them back. This is a woman who says she don't care. Difficulty. No, this is to do with ignoring the EU. So will Australia ignore the EU? Yes. I think that's it, you know. They're all going to do a collaboration here. All countries going to get together and, you know, say stuff you to the EU. Yes, all of them. They're all going. They're not going to be, you know, we're not going to keep hold of them. We're not going to process their asylum claims. They're going to go and that's it. And that's all of them. They're all going to do it. They'll all follow suit. And when this happens, how will people around the world feel about this decision? I'm nervous at you. I'm nervous. Oh my God. Yeah, it's an FU to the fingers to von der Leyen and your EU cronies. And people will turn their backs on it, won't take any notice, and they'll start doing as they like, and they will send them back, okay, wherever they came from, which in our case was France. How will France feel when we start shipping them back and stopping the boats ourselves? Yeah, you'll have to deal with things differently, won't they, in France? So I'm sorry for the French people, but it is your government, so they will crack up as well. They'll have to go along with it, okay? Because France has always been suckering up to von der Leyen as well. Cronyism at its finest. And yeah, that's what they're all going to do, okay? They're all going to start doing it. It just takes one. And I think, you know, some people, you just have to, you know, it is true. They don't give a shit about me and you with a bloody vote. But when their own government, state departments start, you know, turning on them as well, that's what gets them. That's what they feel is, you know, their true power as well. And they're all just going to turn around and go, no, we're not doing what you will do. Fan us as much as you like, okay? Fan us as much as you like. But in the end, there'll be that many of us in countries, it doesn't matter. And Ursula will fall. I mean, Trump wants rid of her anyway. How will Ursula's boss feel when all this gets carried out? Oh, try and stop it. Try and stop it. Try and stop it. Probably wants a war and all. Well, they'll get the message loud and clear. They'll try and put somebody else in. Battle to be won. Battle to be won. Well, the EU, in its government state, will the EU collapse as a result of this? Oh dear, getting a lot of sleepless nights for people as well, and the elites. Didn't see that coming, did you? Lots of worries. If you don't do as we say, now it is gone. I do feel, you know, there could be talk of an EU collapse as well. So will there be a new way of doing things for the EU? Will it cease, you know, to exist in one format, but survive in another? Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at that. Great news. Great news. Going to be very, very busy. We'll all be positive as well. We'll all feel like we're, you know, we're contributing. Like this war is actually going to be over. And I think you've got 8 countries here, you know, who maybe want to go off and do their own thing and not be part of EU. And that is great news for those countries and their citizens as well. So I'm so pleased, you know, we've done this reading today. I think it's exactly, you know, what we need to look forward to. And believe me, I've got a tingle, and that means spirit's with me. And, you know, this is correct. This is the way forward. Okay, guys, that's it from me. I'll be back soon with another reading. So keep safe in the sun and heat, you know. Get yourself a tiny little fan if you can't afford a big one. And yeah, keep the windows shut because you get the mozzies coming in as well. I've been opening them and keeping them open, so we all get bitten for my cream, which is going very well at the moment. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for hypes, thank you for comments, and yes, have a great day. Bye now. Bye bye.